Hello guys, this is Vysh. So episode number 106, and because it's Monday, we'll do history. And last few episodes we did a lot of modern history and a mix of history questions. Today we'll take the Satish Chandra medieval history textbook, for which many chapters I have done free classes already. And from there are some factual keywords and personality names. So it will be very short episode today because it's all factual information. So there is nothing to explain. Okay, it's question answer by hearting kind of things. So that type questions also UPSC is focusing these days. So we'll discuss on that. Okay. So you can WhatsApp me in this number so that you get the foundation, especially if you're 2024-25 students. Don't jump into textbooks or lectures. Please do the foundation. Okay, else you will simply waste 1 year. And later you will regret that you did not watch the foundation. So question number 1 for history, medieval history. What best explain crusades in medieval era? This is there in the very first chapter of Satish Chandra. So you have to know what is the meaning of it. Okay. So religious wars fought in Eastern Mediterranean, naval expedition done by Arabs, group of astronomers who traveled along with Vasco da Gama, the naval wing of Roman Empire. So these terminologies, okay, like feudalism. Feudalism was once asked in, I think not UPSC civil service, but some other UPSC related exam. The term feudalism was asked. Okay, and you see in polity also, which best explains the term liberty or equality, fraternity, that kind of things. Fraternity is yet to be asked. Maybe in 2023 or 24, one question can come on fraternity, okay, which is there in your preamble. The keywords in the preamble are very important. Same like that in history, science and all, environment. When there are terminologies written in your textbook, you have to know what it means. So what best explains crusades in medieval era? The answer is actually religious wars fought in the Eastern Mediterranean. Okay, these were a series of religious wars sanctioned by the Latin Church in the medieval period. The most commonly known crusades were the campaigns of the East Mediterranean aimed at recovering the Holy Land from Muslim rule. So you know that Christianity, Islam, everything was coming almost at the same time, and there were similarities there and conflicts there, and there are many things within Christianity. Also, you know, the Latin Church, the Roman Catholic, this thing, that thing. So many things are there. Okay, you should know like the population of America also, if you see, is like most of the people has come running away from Italy or the related to church issues, and like that there are within Christianity also there are many things. Okay, maybe you are not aware if you are not a Christian, like Hindus and Muslims and all. We have different sect and all under that. In Christianity also there are many things. They have different churches. Like some people go to one particular church means they will not go to the other church. So there are many things. So there was an origin of all these things. Medieval wars, like we had Hindu-Muslim wars and all in the later period. There was Christian-related wars and crusades and all in the medieval era. Okay, so this is about that, and that is mentioned in your Satish Chandra chapter 1. Now this Borobudur temple, okay, again chapter 1 it's mentioned, dedicated to Buddha, is located at, okay, so the country it is Nepal, China, Indonesia or Cambodia. You know, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and all, it spread to almost every country in South Asia and Southeast Asia and all, and even in lot of island countries in and around Africa. There are many places where even now like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Buddhism, Jainism in different forms, okay, not in the same form as what is there in India, it's found there. Okay, so temples are also found there. Even one of the biggest temple is there in Cambodia and all. So you should know all these things, and this particular temple is mentioned in your textbooks. So it is located in the country of Indonesia. Okay, there's a factual information. And if you see this Sailendra Empire, 7th to 10th century, flourished in Indonesia, Malaysia, Siam, that is Thailand. Siam is the older name, and Philippines. They had a powerful navy like the Cholas of India. Many scholars visited there as it was a center of Sanskrit and Buddhism learning. So Borobudur was one of the most popular among the hundreds of temples built by them. Ramayana and Mahabharata were the themes of their dance and literature. So all these influences are there in this particular empire which was there in Southeast Asia. Another popular kingdom in the medieval world was the Kamboja Empire, spread over Cambodia and Annam, which is South Vietnam. Okay, they flourished till 15th century. Largest temple that built is Angkor Wat in Cambodia. This is very important in Indian context also, because when the temple was damaged, even Indian funding and everything has gone there for repairing this temple. Okay, that is why it was in news 5-6 years back. So it is important. And many Indian traders went to China via the port of Takala in Malaya Peninsula. Okay, this is the history, medieval history of those regions. Now, the tripartite struggle of Kannauj was among which three kingdoms? Okay, so there is a very famous thing called tripartite struggle, meaning obviously three people are fighting with each other in the Kannauj region. So, which are the three kingdoms? Okay, Palas, Kadambas, Pratiharas, Rashtrakutas. In this four, which are the three which we are fighting. Okay, 1 2 3 only, 2 3 4 only, 1 3 4 only, or none of these four are not even related to that. It is some other thing that you have to answer. Okay, this again is mentioned in all your textbooks with the map. In NCERT is also it's mentioned, I think. So that I'll show you with the map. So tripartite struggle for Kannauj was actually between the option C, which is 1 3 4, that is Palas, Pratiharas, and Rashtrakutas. So we see Palas is here in the Bengal region, you can tell. Then Gujjar Pratiharas are there, and then we have the Rashtrakutas here. Okay, here this Malwa region is there, and the Kannauj region is there. So this was the area of struggle. Okay, everyone will want to capture this area, so they were fighting with each other, and different timelines, different people will win. So you have to know everything about each of these countries, who were the most important kings, who was the founder, what is their art and culture significance, because that is what will come in mains. Okay, mains will never ask you the name of kings. They will ask you like, how did Rashtrakutas contribute to the temple building or something like that. They'll ask the art and culture part of it, and all these things many students don't know. They think even now by heart all the king names and queen names and all. That is little bit important for prelims, but for mains you need the art and culture side of it, and only the art and culture side of it, and that is clearly written in your syllabus. But even coaching classes miss to tell you that. That is what we tell you in our foundation videos. Okay, so please watch foundation. You'll get an idea what to read, what to skip and all. Now question number 4. Santarakshita and Deepankara Tisa where? Okay, meaning in which context or who are these people? Okay, so they were Jaina scholars, they were Buddhist scholars, they were Brahmin leaders, or they were royal court priest. Okay, so this again, if it's mentioned in textbooks, you have to know, else there will be hundreds of leaders and scholars and teachers and all, but you cannot by heart everything. But if it's there in your Satish Chandra textbook, or R.S. Sharma ancient history textbook, or Spectrum modern history textbook, you are expected to study them. Okay, that is why I tell, please watch our free lectures and enroll to our test series. You will learn each and everything. Okay, one word I will not miss, because I myself taking the class also, I myself doing the test series also for you, so you will not miss anything. Okay, to show you all these samples only we started this plum series, and to let you know like what you may be missing by not studying at Vysh IAS. Okay, so here the answer, these two are Buddhist scholars. Okay, so the Palas which I showed you were in close contact, in cultural contact with the Tibet region. Okay, so these two are two Buddhist scholars invited to Tibet. They started a new form of Buddhism there. Okay, so they were those times during the Palas time. Okay, contemporary timeline is Palas timeline. These two Buddhist scholars were there who formed a new form of Buddhism in Tibet. Okay, now question number 5. The great Apabhramsa poet Swayambhu and his son lived in the court of. Okay, so poet and court, that is one topic which again UPSC's favorite. Even match the following they'll ask like, who was Harsha's court poet, who was you can tell Kanishka's court poet, or who was Samudragupta's court poet. Like that, every kingdom had a very famous court poet. Okay, like you know, Kalidasa was there in the time of Chandragupta too, or maybe during the time of Akbar there will be not poet, but there are singers and Tansen and all these people are there. So like that you have to know, okay, important personalities. So Palas, Rashtrakutas, Pratiharas, and Cholas. Okay, we are discussing medieval history this week. That is why all the topics are related to each other. Okay, so here Swayambhu was the court poet of Rashtrakutas. Okay, so he wrote in this Apabhramsa language, and then some more extra information of related kingdoms I am giving. Dandin was the court poet of Pallava dynasty. Ravikriti was the poet of Chalukya dynasty. All these were around the same timeline. Okay, these kingdoms. And Banabhatta was the court poet of Harshavardhana. Okay, and like that, Kanishka's one court poet is there. Try to find out all these things. I have done MCQs also. I have done lectures also, and my test series cover each and every person's detailed MCQ. Okay, so you will not miss anything if you are enrolled. And if you are not enrolled, please WhatsApp this number, and I'll tell you like from basic. It's not like we tell you to buy test series on day one, because without watching our free foundation, I don't even consider you as a serious aspirant. Okay, so our test series will cover all these textbooks which you see on screen, and even free lectures for Spectrum, R.S. Sharma and Satish Chandra partially, Nitin Sangyane almost 40 chapters, Tamil Nadu to 1 volume is already done. Everything is free, complete free lectures are there in my channel. Okay, so please make use of it. Even NCERT 6 to 8 and 12 is on the way. 12 is going on. 6 to 8 English is done, and Hindi I think now class 9th is going on. So everything what you need, okay, it's there free of cost in my channel. So please make use of it. And if you want to enroll, okay, history 16 test is there. Questions will come everything from here only. Okay, so that happens every year, and we have been getting 100+ marks from students. This year also our students are giving interview. So please see to it that you buy this package for history. If you need separate textbooks, that's also mentioned here, like which textbook you are weak in, or the bestseller pack is this one, where every textbook, okay, every MCQ with detailed explanation is done. You can get that and study. Okay, so tomorrow ma'am will come with a geography environment episode. So thank you and have a nice day.